So we're asked to find the volume of this crazily shaped thing. Okay, so we're going to use the volume formula for it is one picture. The volume of a prism, it's a prism, is area of your base times the height. Okay, so I'm looking at this shape, this as the base. It would be a triangle, I guess, with a couple of semicircles cut out of it. So rather than making 3 different volume calculations, I'm going to do a couple of area calculations first. So this is the base, and there are 2 of them, which means this is the height of your prism. The height of your prism is the distance in between your bases. And if this is a base, then 4 is the height or the distance in between your bases. Okay, so I'm going to calculate B, base area. So the base area is basically a right triangle with a side length of 6 and a side length of 8. And then I'm going to subtract the semicircle from the left with a radius of 3. And then I'm going to subtract a semicircle from the right with a radius of 1. Okay, this all constitutes the area of my base. I think it's easier to calculate that first and then multiply that by the height than doing a triangular prism minus half of a cylinder minus another half of a cylinder. Okay, those seem like way more complicated to me than this. So 1/2 of base times height for my triangle minus half of pi radius squared minus half of pi radius squared. So this one has a radius of 3. This one has a radius of 1. I am taking half of them because they are semicircles, not circles. So let's see, that's 48 divided by 2. 24 is the whole entire triangle. 9 pi divided by 2 is 4.5 pi. Half of 1 is just half a pi. So I have a total base area of exactly 24 minus 5 pi. Okay, which you may or may not find very satisfying. So if you want to put that into your calculator, 24 minus 5 pi, we can actually get a decimal approximation. 8.292 would be the area of that base approximately. Okay, you cannot do this subtraction. You can't subtract a number from a product. So 5 times pi, 24, this is not 19 pi. That's not the way this works. So now I can do my volume, which is the area of my base, 8.292, times my height of 4, and I have a total volume of 33, sorry, I looked too far ahead. That's the highlighter. That's an eraser. 33.168 cubic centimeters as the volume of that composite figure. Okay, so find the area of your base, multiply it by the height of your prism, and that's how you find volume.